Welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to review or discuss the NFL Game Pass, where you can replay all of the games of the NFL week of your choice. I do want to tell you that I'm using a Roku device, and the first thing you want to do if you want to access the NFL games is, of course, go to NFL.com and subscribe to that feature. And at first, when I first got it several years ago, I actually used to watch it on the computer. That was before all these devices, or Roku, Amazon, and so forth. But it's a small screen, so I wanted to put it on the big screen TV. So I got the Roku device, and then you can download the NFL app or NFL channel. As you can see here, I have my main sports channels are Watch ESPN, which you can access if you say subscribe to a channel provider that has ESPN channels 1, 2, and 3, and so forth. And then here's the NFL app, which you can download easily. Same thing with the NBA app here. Now let me just show you where you can get these very easily. On the side over here we go to streaming channels, and then you can find it in several categories. In this case I'm just going to go to the sports category, and you can see there the ones that I checked are the ones that I have downloaded. ESPN Watch, NBA app here, and of course the NFL app, which is the one I use to view the games through the NFL Game Pass. Now most of these are free to download. You might have to pay or have a subscription to access some of the content, but for the most part they're free. Okay, so let me go back over here. If you're a sports fan again and you like especially football, you can pay for this NFL Game Pass and watch all your games. Right now it's $50. Of course the season's already over. I'm doing this video in February. Okay, so the season's already over, but you can still access the games from the last season. Actually it goes about 5 seasons back, and you can watch all the games you want. Normally it's about $90 to $100 if you include all the games for all the teams. There are some special offers if you just want your team. Okay, I pay for the whole bundle so I can watch all the games. I'll watch my team, which is the Dallas Cowboys, and then any games that I can't get access to here, I'll watch them as a replay. Okay, so once you've bought it, you can go to this NFL app, and initially you have to sign in with your username and password, and once you've done it, it'll be there. Okay. Now even if you don't have the package to view the games, the NFL Game Pass, you can still access the content. For example, here, if you had the package, you could watch the Super Bowl again. Okay. NFL Now has a lot of short previews or features on latest news in the NFL, shows and so forth. Okay, here you have more, again, latest news, most popular features. Most of these are anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes long. And then you can access your team. So in this case I go to the Dallas Cowboys. And during the season, they'll have regular news here, okay, featuring the Cowboys, okay, throughout the season, with short features and so forth. And you can see here, these are all the games. So these are the preseason games here, and then it goes into the season. And if you want to replay any of the games, and you've got that, you paid for that package, just click on the game you want to watch, and here you can see just previews of it or highlights of it, and over here you can watch the game. So you can watch the full game, which is about 2.5 hours. It's abbreviated. Again, for the most part, it doesn't have commercials, but sometimes you run into some national games. They'll have a few commercials in there. The condensed game, if you don't want to watch the whole thing, is about 45 minutes, give or take 10 or 15 minutes, depending on whether it's overtime or not. Some will have the coach's film. Okay. I don't really care for it, but you can see the game at a distance and so forth and see more of it. There you have it again. And it's nice to have because, you know, last year the Cowboys had a horrific season. So I was pretty much glad to get it over with. Then they had some pretty good picks. They had a nice season this year, but didn't get past the Packers in the playoffs. But you can always go back and watch the games from the glory years, watch some of the Super Bowls and so forth, if your team was in them or not. Let me go back over here. Now another way you can access the games, you can access it, like I said, through your team page. Or you can go here to games and just click on games here. And you have the Super Bowl, and then you have the seasons here. Not showing the season here, but this is the first one. There is 2016, and then it goes back to 2015. It goes back about, well, 5 years. Okay. So if I click on the first one there, this should be 2016. Notice here it has all Super Bowls. So you can go back and watch any of the Super Bowls from the past. Click on this one here. This is the 2016 season. So there you have the Super Bowl again. You can click and watch it. Okay, either the full game or an abbreviated version of it. The Pro Bowl there. And then you have the games. Okay, starting with the playoffs, divisional playoffs, wildcard weekend, and then you can go to whatever week you want. You know, week 17, and just click and either watch the full version of the game or the abbreviated form. Again, last year I used it quite a bit because the Cowboys stunk, so I went back and watched some of the games of the previous years where they won Super Bowls and so forth. Hopefully they're headed in the right direction for next year. But like I said, there's a lot of features you can review or look at, even if you don't buy the pack. If you download the NFL app, you'll have highlights from the games. You'll have interviews with players and so forth. So there's still a lot, even if you don't want to pay for the package. Like I said, right now, if you buy it right now, which is February, I believe it's like $50. And you can go back and watch any of the games from this past season. Now, once you'll have access to that to about July 31st, and then if you want to buy the package for the following season, 2017 season, I think it's going to be like $99 if you have the whole package, which you can watch every team. So I've had it for the last 5 or 6 years, and like I said, at first I used to watch it on the computer, which it was a small screen, but now I can put it on my big screen TV and go back and replay any of the games that I missed or that I want to see again. Okay. One other thing I want to point out, if you are a sports fan, ESPN Watch. Okay, if you subscribe to a cable provider, I have Time Warner, so I have the sports package, which includes ESPN 1, 2, and 3. So here I can, during the college football, you can watch pretty much all the games that are televised on ESPN 1, 2, or 3. Okay, if you can't watch them live, you can watch your team, whatever, and then come back and watch those games that you missed. They're available throughout the week. Now, I do want to point out that for the NFL games, they will be available, say, for example, Sunday at 7. So once the day games are finished, and then you have the NBC game at 7 o'clock, you'll be able to access all the games from earlier in the day. Okay. Now, again, if you're a basketball fan, NBA, you can download the NBA app. And again, they have a similar package, which is called NBA League Pass. I like basketball, but not enough to pay for that. You know, I get enough from just watching TNT or ABC or ESPN or the NBA channel that I get through Time Warner. That's enough basketball for me. But you can buy the package and watch a bunch of other games. And if you don't decide to buy, that's fine, because you can watch highlights, okay, of all the games from the night. Okay, special features are also available. So again, right here, ESPN Watch, NFL app, and NBA are some things to consider if you're a sports fan. Okay. I do want to remind you that my primary purpose on this channel is to provide you with some math tutorials, and I will be continuing with math tutorials in the future. Check out this channel, and my Tony Pineda channel also has some math tutorials if you're looking for some of those. If you have any suggestions on tutorials or any videos, please post them at the bottom, and we'll see you next time.